Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're here with Mozart's Mary's site. This was posted 16 hours ago. It's a new posting. It seems to be a story. And I'll go ahead and read it to you. I believe there are 3 pages according to the 3 little dots at the bottom. And let's get busy. In Japan, working was never just for earning money. You worked to feel alive. In our neighborhood lived 2 twin sisters, 90 years old. Their backs curved like gentle hills, their necks leaning forward so far that they had to tilt their heads with effort just to see each other's eyes. Yet they smiled. Their wrinkled faces glowed with such peace that even the street seemed to breathe softer. Their house was wooden, with sliding doors that whispered open and shut, like the sound of morning greeting time itself. Before the sun rose over the cherry trees, the smell of butter and Japanese bread. The smell of butter and Japanese bread floated through the narrow alley, sweet and warm, turning the cold dawn into gold. With trembling but living hands, they baked sweets every morning for dozens of people. If you came after 10 o'clock, everything was already sold out. Even the small cookies they made for dogs. My dog, Chibi-chan, loved those the most. Every morning he waited by their door, his tail wagging, his little eyes shining with hope. They worked slowly, but with such grace and love that every moment looked like a prayer. Sometimes I bowed and said politely, "Please, let me help you." They always smiled and replied, "No, we love life." No, we love life, and we don't want to die too soon. Working, that's what keeps us alive. Years have passed, but I still remember the taste of their sweets and the noble warmth of their presence. Even now, when I smell butter or green tea, I feel as if those 2 sisters are still there, standing side by side in the quiet morning, their blue aprons faded by time, their smiles soft as sunlight, baking life itself into every piece of bread. Mary Zamani. Just a little note on my production here. When I tried to go to the 3rd page, I edited it out, my bumbling. When I tried to go to the 3rd page, it skipped right over to 2 videos away from here. Don't know why. Tried it a whole bunch of times, probably 6 or 7 times. It had the same result. Restarted my computer, and still had the same result. Shut down the program twice, still had the same result. So I don't know what it is, but what I did was I took a picture of it. You guys can see right here. I took a picture of the 3rd page, and that's what I just read to you because I can't get it to go over there. I'll try one more time while you're watching, just to see if it'll go there. Yeah, like that. So that was a little bit too quick for me to read it, so I went ahead and figured out an alternative. So the song that's playing is Angelina's original song, "So Peaceful Beside You," the first one on the album. And we're only going to get a little bit of it, but let me go ahead and play through it if I can. Let's go. Nope. Okay, let's go. Okay, so why it's jumping like that, I couldn't tell you. But I will say that Mary's done it again. Quite a beautiful story. And let me read you a couple of the comments from some of the other commenters over here. Steve Ackerman. Mary, thank you for this beautifully written story. Blessed are those whose work, and this could also include unpaid avocations aligns with their passions, especially when it involves serving or nourishing others. Bernie Scott, what a beautiful story. Reminds me of my own kind mom that passed away recently at 91 years. Victor 53, such a tender and beautiful story. Catherine Engelveit, beautiful. Your storytelling is spectacular. Thank you so much for letting the two sisters and their sweet pastry visit my soul today. I could see them very clearly. Ken Gell, what a beautiful memory. The smells and the tastes let the mind linger. Flying Angel, it reminds me of my memories from 11 years ago in Yamaguchi. Although it was only a few days, there are many things I will never forget. All right, so there we have it. Yeah, it's a beautiful story, of course, and it tells us that a couple of things that are important. Number one, they love their work, and their work to them is not work; it gives them life. So it's nourishment, and along with it, because of the type of work that they're doing, they're also nourishing others with both the love of their work of making the pastries, and by I'm sure by their presence in the pastry store. And they're both 90 years old, and they're twin sisters, so that alone is a pretty good run. But who knows how long they'll be there? I think maybe they're still there cooking, making pastries. I don't know, but yeah, their wrinkled faces glowed with such peace that even the streets seemed to breathe softer. Yeah. I mean, everything, when you're around people like that, that have just a sense about them that you feel at ease, comfortable, peaceful, you know. Something else from the writing. Their house was wooden, with sliding doors that whispered, opened and shut. You know, that's such a serene scene. Like the sound of morning greeting time itself. Yeah. I guess that's the secret, isn't it? How do you want to? Do you want to live longer? Do something you love to do. Do it with passion. And do it not because anybody else is going to necessarily enjoy it with you, but because you love to do it. And I like the part about the dog. You know, I got my two dogs here all the time. And boy, do they love the little treats. Doesn't matter what it is. The tails do wag, that is for sure. And their eyes, when they look up at you, you know, they are expecting and awaiting as patiently as they possibly can for a treat. And that's, of course, the nature of dogs, I think. But I just love to see that, too. All right, guys, let's move on. This is our first video today. It is October 30th, which is Thursday. And we will see you with another video in just a minute. Now, this is my first site that I checked today. I got 4 other ones to check before what I'm looking for is anything new that's been posted, so I can add it here. If I don't find anything, I'll go get us a music video, okay? Bye-bye. Hello, everybody. It's Steve Calloway. I'm back again with Angelina Jordan, Dylan Meeks, I believe his last name is, and way in the back there you see Ivan Mendez. So kind of continuing on with the theme of things that Ivan accompanied Angelina with. Now we have the addition of keyboardist Dylan Meeks. Let us go ahead and listen. This is Angelina's original song, What is Life? And it's brought to us by Angelina Jordan Official, her official website. This song is fantastic. Listen to the lyrics. It's, let's just listen. I'll quit talking, okay?
Hello, y'all. This is a composition written by Angelina Jordan, one of her first original compositions.
What is a life? Life is maybe going to school. Perhaps life is sitting at at the piano, playing beautiful songs. Maybe life is about creating paintings like my grandma. Life is perhaps a tea that's stilthy in the night. What if life is a lift in your hand to the sky, up where the bluebirds fly to get your love on time? What if life means you and I will shine like a star in the darkest sky? Maybe life is a warm embrace from someone safe, or maybe life's just a memory. We come, we see, we go, feeding us with my little sister. After all, she's the love of my life. Life is beautiful. Love life with all the good and bad. And the good and bad. Bye.
Bye, Angelina. Bye, Dylan. Bye. So we couldn't hear much of Ivan's playing back there, but he about halfway through he started playing. He was in the background behind the piano or the keyboard. But Angelina's voice, that's that microphone she got for her 12th birthday. And that picks up every single detail of her singing. You can hear every breath. You can hear if she, see, I got dentures. So I make this clicking noise all the time because I'm trying to make sure my dentures, like that. I'm trying to make sure, I don't know what that was. I'm always trying to make sure that my dentures are still in place and my tongue's just in there keeping busy, keeping the dentures where they belong. And anyway, but you can hear the a clicking noise. Sometimes you hear her breathing. Sometimes you can but her voice is so pure and so perfect. That microphone picks up everything, and there's nothing. I don't even know if there's any reverb on it or not. There may be, but there's no. One thing with Angelina is she is authentic. Everything you're hearing there is not changed by AI, auto tune, none of that. You can tell when that stuff's being applied most of the time. Sometimes if somebody's do a really good job with it, maybe you can't tell. But Angelina, all authentic all the time. We know that. Why? Because we've seen her whole life singing, way before she had any special stuff to sing along with. So to enhance her voice, if you will. And anyway, I'll quit bragging up my virtual granddaughter, okay? And Ivan and Dylan, they were an integral part of the video. All right, guys, let's move along. This is our second video today. Let me go get us a couple more, okay? Bye-bye. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is our third video for today, and this is Egil Clausen. Most of you recognize him. And the song is At Last. This is Angelina at 8 years old. This is a rehearsal. So this is back in 2014. And this is from Angelina Jordan Fan Club Mozarts. Let's listen.
At last, my love was home long. My lonely days are over, and the life is like a song. Oh, yeah, at last. Skies above the blue, my heart was wrapped up in a clover. The night I looked at you, I found a dream that I could speak to, a dream that I can call my own. I found the truth to press my cheek to, a thrill that I have never known. Oh yeah, you smile, you smile. Oh, and this balance kiss. You are in heaven. Oh, you're mine at last, my love was home long.
So Angelina and Egil, they did a lot of music together. And I've always enjoyed, like with Ivan, I've always enjoyed Egil's accompaniment because he does this head bob thing pretty consistently, and it's okay. It's a reaction to he's listening to and singing with greatness, or playing his guitar with greatness. And Angelina, even at this age, I don't see any mic there. There's no special mic or anything like that. Just her singing, and you can see her and the music have become one at this age, and it's in her. It's natural. There's nothing fake about it. It's all real. All right, guys, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. We got one more to go. I'll see you in just a minute. I'll be right back with it. Bye-bye. Here we are back again with our fourth video for today, August 30th, 2025. It is a Thursday. And here we have Angelina Jordan with Egil out in the desert singing When You Believe. This was back in 2023. Angelina would have been 17 at that point. And this is from Angelina Jordan Archives. This only has about not quite 10,000 views, so maybe you haven't seen this one before. Hope I can surprise some of you with a new one. The previous one didn't have all that many views either, so maybe you hadn't seen that one, the At Last video I just played. But let's go ahead and get this one underway, and let's listen and see what we got.
Although we know there's so much to fear, we were moving mountains long before we knew we could. Whoa, there can be miracles when you believe. The hope is real, it's hard to keep. Who knows what miracles you can achieve when you believe. So now you ain't where you believe. Yay!
Okay, so yeah, Egil and Angelina out in the desert with there's no electronica.
Many nights we prayed.
We'll call this a minimalist performance with Egil on guitar, Angelina singing, no extra stuff. I don't know what kind of mic they got. Maybe they got one of those boom mics or something like that, but there's no extra stuff on there. Why am I pointing that out in this video? Every once in a while, somebody will pop up and say, it might just be a troll, I guess. I'm not sure what a troll is, but it might be somebody that pops up with a negative comment and says, she's not real, it's AI and that kind of stuff. They pop up once in a while. And I just I'm insulted when they say that because I've been watching Angelina since she was little, and there's no such thing anywhere. It never has been, never will be, I would imagine. Angelina is too authentic. She loves music, she is music, and she takes it too seriously to monkey around putting electronica stuff on it. Unless, the only exception I'll say is like, there are some songs and some genres where that stuff is actually a part of it. Then she might engage just because it's part of the genre. But any song that's featuring her voice and minimalist accompaniment, no, there's nothing on it. She doesn't need anything on it anyway. What would she put on it? All right, guys. See you guys all in the next video. Thanks for watching. I hope some of you haven't seen this before, so I'm giving you something new today. We'll catch you on the flip side. We'll catch you on the, Halloween, October 31st. Okay, guys, we'll see you then. Bye-bye.
What is a life? Life is maybe going to school. Perhaps life is sitting at the piano, playing beautiful songs.